Hey, good morning. It's another day, and what we're getting ready to do right now is we're getting ready to launch the drone and get the drone up into the air and just let it scout around a little bit and do its thing. So far, everything looks calm. It looks all normal. It's very humid right now. My tri-field recorder's laying on the ground right there on my rucksack, and we walked in with it running. It's still running, and we have not had any phenomena take place just yet. So we're curious if anything might crank up and start happening, when the drone launches. So all is quiet so far. So what we're having an issue with getting the drone to power on. Strange. I'm really not surprised that we're having an issue getting the drone launched. The odd thing is, I bet if we took it back to my house, I bet it would work. So we're going to do a little bit of troubleshooting at the moment right now to see if we can get it to power on, but it's not powering on. Strange. But it's par for the course out here, to be quite honest with you. And so we're gonna do what we can to get it working. Okay.
What the frick? This is unbelievable.
Hey, Chris is hard at work trying to see what's going on now. You know, I could just simply say, hey, it's par for the course. that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen. Your equipment fails.
I did all this.
Okay, ready?
All right.
There you go.
Let's go.
I feel like I got spider webs all over my head. But I don't smell that chip. It's not, that chip is, I don't smell it. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't smell it. And the meter's not going crazy. Yeah. Yeah, let's get it. Okay. All the knick-knack paddywhacks, look gone. I think there's one still there.
Bananas are gone.
Okay, the chip is still here, but it doesn't smell no more. I'm surprised that thing will lose its smell in a couple days.
Whoa.
As nasty as it was.
You hear that?
Oh, what happened?
Bring it back, Chris.
Oh, yeah, I heard it just now. There's another snap.
Oh,
Another snap, yeah. The meter's quiet. The meter's not going off at all, and we're in the same spot, same location. Peter's quiet. And it went crazy the other day here. Oh, I smell it. Good God. Man, that stuff reeks. Okay, what we're doing right now, we're just doing an experiment. And the experiment is we're going to basically use the FLIR. There's a FLIR in the background, back there, right behind Chris. But the FLIR is basically used to cover us. As we hear things moving around us, I am curious to see if there's any kind of anomaly taking place, anything going on around us that the FLIR could detect. So that's what that experiment is for, and that's why it's on a platform, a tripod. So far, Chris is deploying the pheromone chips out, and the RF tri-field recorder has been relatively very calm, nowhere near like it was the other day, and which further proves my point that there was something that we were encountering the other day. I mean, we're in the exact same location. It's fairly quiet right now. So we're going to be still. We're just going to wait out a few things and see what happens. In this very location, Mark and I was standing here, and Mark was near the fridge, and I was right there by that tree. And my last comments was, okay, it doesn't look like anything's going to happen, so we're going to go ahead and go. As soon as I hit the off button on the camera, a limb was just like thrown in on us, right over here.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, it freaking rattled us, buddy. And it was just this still. You and I standing here, we're just being still and quiet, and then we just say, you know what? We look at each other and say, okay, we're just kind of wasting our time. There's nothing happening. And it can change on a dime. And then as soon as we had that limb thrown on us, it's like we heard something moving around us.
Like that?
No, you could hear feet, like feet moving.
Well, you got that jar hanging up there in the air. So.
Now, see, here's what I'm going to ask you. Okay, you can't really throw a limb on us that easily right here. It's gonna hit all kind of things. So it makes me think, because it was just right here. It makes me think what was there all along, you know?
Some zoom shots here into the wood and see what.
I'm trying to get behind you, so. would bite it. Also, the swamp is very still. Have you noticed that? RF meter's quiet as a mouse. I'm guilty of it. I didn't have the camera running, but we got cameras running. That direction, not up on us, but much further away. We're talking maybe 80 yards or more. Big whack, big something took on. And Chris made a comment. He goes, that's where they want us to go. They want us to go out there.
Let's do it.
It's kind of like a baiting, like a baiting, let's go follow the whatever the case may be. Almost like I'm expecting the meter to be like, fish on, fish on. Fish on, fish on.
It'll happen. It'll happen. Just gonna go through. No, we came in the long way. I mean, I don't have to tell you which is your area.
Yeah, we're coming along with it, but that's to get off 32 points, so it's plenty of time to observe and watch us.
We we took our time. Remember, we went in nice and slow. They went in pretty direct and pretty abrupt. That's me. We brought a lot more. We brought a lot more tools today.
Yeah,
And that could make absolutely nothing.
This started to go off before, if I remember the sequence, before your phone.
right, so something's coming. You want to hear something crazy? Is that I put this over there for a time lapse and it was in selfie mode. I didn't put it in selfie mode.
It's in selfie mode.
Yep.
Well,
So it actually did a time lapse of us sitting back there talking, which probably is not a bad thing.
no. My FLIR might be dead by now. I mean, the batteries on it don't last very long.
Yeah, with that battery pack, I'll show you that battery pack. They last forever. It's still a charge, my thing. The one battery, the 4 batteries that are in there are still all the way charged. Now listen to bring the ravens in.
As long as no hogs show up. Could be a bird. Sounds like a bird in distress.
That's what we're trying to do, right? Just in case.
Tell you what we could do. We can move back to the hunter's chair and try that spot.
Yeah.
I've noticed that if you sit still too long out here and nothing happens, it usually ends up that way. Nothing happens. Are you rebooting your phone?
Yep.
My meter's picking it up. So that would be an indication of you're putting it away right now. So you're not interacting with it no more.
I turned it off actually. Just
You
went to my
you just turned it off, but this is starting to go a little bit more now.
Weird. Yep.
What's it up to?
It was just 3 point. Now it's back to 2. Now it's 6. Back down. 5. 1.7. The woods is quiet again. Oh, we got something coming in. 0.9.
Has it hit like a solid number yet? Or is it still decimal point something?
No, it hasn't gotten. It was 0.9 just a little bit ago.
Okay, that's not too bad. And you shut your phone off.
Well, I turned it off. Yeah, it's not running. It's just.
Yeah, when you said boot up, I would expect the meter to maybe fluctuate some, but
No, it's off.
it's off now.
Well, not off. It's just not. It's on standby or whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's in a normal mode.
Right.
Okay. Let's keep going. I'm not following the guidance.
It just came that way.
Okay, we debunked it. There was no wildlife.
Yeah.
It landed straight. It landed right behind the tree. It landed right behind the tree and it rolled into the water.
It flew though. It came in.
Yeah, it had momentum. It had sideways
I
momentum.
sworn it hit my backpack. Not definite. I can't say 100%, but I swear.
Yeah, I think you said whoa.
Yeah,
and
because I felt it.
Yeah, because I heard it hit, and then I saw a part of it tumble into the water.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I saw that. It was like a stick.
Yeah, no, something definitely got there. I don't know, that was crazy.
Oh, I saw something hit the water.
Yeah. Well, that's where it rolled. It went right here.
Yeah.
It came right through here.
Yeah, because it came off you.
Came through here. I came around here, and then all of a sudden.
Bam. That's about right.
It hit
Yeah.
my backpack.
Because I heard it. I spun around and I saw movement. I saw movement into the water. Yeah.
Right down in.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you.
check it out.
I told her it's a 1.890 now. 1.
Okay, he just got hit with a stick is what we're thinking here. Because I turned around real quick and saw whatever it was hit the water, and now the meter is starting to move some.
It was the first time. Oh, it's 1.7. Back down to 0.02. Now it's climbing again.
We just was in the wrong spot, Chris.
Well, guess what? I'm sorry if I offended you with anything that I have.
It was probably standing right there behind, on the other side of the creek. Okay, so, where is it? You know?
Whoa. I just saw movement right there.
Hang on, because we're going to go after it.
It might have been the pump. No, it was movement. Right here.
You need to get your
Go right up my stick. Straight ahead, up there. There was movement. Right where you see that big palm tree or whatever they call them? You see the big thick palm tree or what do they call them?
Yeah, the one that's all by itself.
Yeah, all by itself right there. Something went.
And that's about the angle of whatever it was that came down. Let me try a different vantage point. I don't expect to catch anything, but I just want a different vantage point.
Quick. From right to left. Whatever. And I'm not making any claims on that. It's anything.
Anything other than movement.
Right.
Well,
But I can tell you this, something hit my backpack.
Okay, let's just back it up. We both know something hit here. You said it hit your backpack. I saw it tumble into the water.
That's where the direction it did. After it bounced off me, it went to the water.
Right. I saw it hit just shortly before the water, like a stick tumbling.
Right.
Okay. And there was like a different sound prior to the tumble, and so that probably was your backpack being hit.
Yes.
And then then my RF detector meter starts going off shortly after that. And then you look across the creek and catch what you're saying is you saw movement going from what, left to right?
Right
Right to left? Oh,
Trying to get ahead.
right to left. That's our movement. That's our direction of travel right now.
Black.
That's our direction of travel. Hmm.
So it knows where you're headed.
That's fine.
Oh, that's fine. Yeah.
It can get in position. And the RF detector was an indicator of RF energy. RF energy was going on around us.
I tell you, people, this green swamp is crazy. I've been to crazy places. This is right up in the top 3.
So we have something physical, right? We have something, as I've been saying for years, we have something physical in conjunction with radio frequency,
Paranormal.
RF,
Whatever.
there's some type of radio signal. Well, I'm not going to call it a radio signal. It's just radio frequency. That's what we could call it. It's electromagnetism. And the meter picks it up shortly after we both seen it.
Right. We were both witnesses. Everything, yeah, it hit me, and then that thing went up. I seen that, and
I could have swore I heard it. I could have swore I heard a different sound prior to
it
vegetation.
hit my backpack and went into
Yeah,
the water.
it was a sound like, it was more like a sound like this.
It bounced off.
It was a sound like, that don't sound like vegetation.
Well, if my recorder, is it still going? Is the red light lit up?
Yeah, the red light is on, yeah.
So then we would mark this in the spot because it'll show whatever hit my backpack. It'll be on that recorder.
Yeah.
Because that's the side it hit.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to document that.
Right, and then, I always do this also. Well, hey, Chris, that's just something falling out of a tree. That's natural. The meter going off is not natural.
Right.
And that's what I'm telling people. There's things going on that are not natural. That what you can attribute to as called the stuff around you.
If by chance that fell out of that tree and hit my backpack, it wouldn't have bounced. It would. There was a I can't even talk.
Well, even
right
if
now.
it wouldn't have made my meter that I'm standing 10 feet away from you go off.
Right, but it wouldn't have kept on. The trajectory was going. It bounced and kept on going forward.
Yeah,
If it came from above, it would have bounced and then it would have.
Yeah, because you was not standing on the creek.
No.
Okay, you were not standing on the creek, but yet you see how far away it is. Right. He was probably right about here.
Yep.
And it had enough momentum to hit the water because I seen it hit the water.
Yep.
So
cool.
we're just explaining and clarifying the event.
You have to document everything.
Yep.
Documentation is everything.
Yep. So it's not like it's fish popping around in the water enjoying or frolicking around. The creek is relatively low. Yeah, I got me some more. I'm gonna set up my clear the last little bit of energy I got.
Yeah, we're getting worn out, huh?
No, I mean clear the last bit of energy that it has.
Oh. But I'm just saying, we're definitely getting worn out a little bit.
Oh yeah, we're starting to feel the heat.
Yeah.
We can feel the heat, that's for sure.
Now back over here.
I like doing this type of thing. Just like I said, if you hear anything, it'll be over there.
You know your area, that's for sure.
Another one. Direct this way on our exit.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Yeah,
before, too.
that's on our way out. Do you feel like Custard on Custard's Last Stand? Sometimes I do. Like I'm making a position of holding my last ground.
Yeah. It's cool, man. This is the best part about this. Is,
Having,
stuff knocking and
having stuff go on around you.
you're trying to film it.
Mosquitoes are trying to have me for lunch. The cicadas picked up ahead of us. They were quiet when we first got here.
What was that?
I don't see no birds moving.
What was it?
I heard it.
It was like a crunch of like.
It's probably within 30 yards, 40 yards. Yeah, I don't see any wildlife moving, but I heard it.
Poor shot.
What?
Forest just.
The cicadas shut off now. Yeah. Yeah. It got quiet.
I'm keeping it this way.
The cicadas all shut down.
See, I think they try and distract you so the other ones can move.
Oh yeah. It's a game of cat and mouse.
Probably don't know where they are. You never know. I'm just scanning looking for. This camera can only film 15 minutes at a clip.
But it got cool in here. I cooled down already.
Yeah, no, I feel good.
Now's the time to have some jerky.
can.
I'm gonna do a zoom all the way around. Here's something better. There's
That's what I got. See that one strip of
yeah, okay, you see
light
how
way
you
back
see how
there?
the ridges going? See how the ridges going?
Yep, yep.
Focus if you have your eyes focus in and around there, something possibly laying down and just peeking.
Yep, I got it right at the where I got it. Right at the top of one of those. Right where that sun comes up right in that middle. Right there. I'm just leaving it there.
Mm-hmm. Just like I said, you hear me, man, I'll be over there. Another one. Right this way. On our exit.
Yep, I heard that one
Yeah,
before too.
that's on our way out. Do you feel like custard on custard's last stand? Sometimes I do. Like I'm making a position of holding my last ground.
Yeah. That's cool, man. This is the best part about this, is, you know, get
Having,
stuff knocking and
having
breaking
stuff go
up.
on around you.
You're trying to film it.
You're just trying to have me for lunch. The cicadas picked up ahead of us. They were quiet when we first got here. I don't see no birds moving.
Well, what was that?
I heard it.
It was like a crunch. It was like,
It's probably within 30 yards, 40 yards. Yeah, I don't see any wildlife moving, but I heard it.
forest shut off.
What?
Forest shut off.
The cicadas shut off now. Yeah, they got quiet.
I think they
The
anticipate.
cicadas all shut down.
See, I think they try and distract you because the other ones can move.
Oh yeah, it's a game of cat and mouse.
Well, I don't know what they are.
too. The only thing you hear is mosquitoes.
I can't even hear those anymore.
And they're not biting.
Nope.
That's a bird. He's flying around.
Yeah.
He's over there now. He's over there.
I'm just staying looking for. This camera can only film 15 minutes at a clip.
But it got cooling. I cooled down already.
Yeah, no, I feel good.
Now's the time to have some jerky.
No hurry to go anywhere.
Now's the time to break out the jerky. Break out the jerky. Give them a reason to hang around. Don't tell me I didn't load up jerky. I had to have because I knew Beata gave me some. Here it is. She's right on the dial. No, Chris, we're not doing a commercial.
No, I understand a lot of people thought you were.
Yeah, no, we never will. It's funny. But if you want some, help yourself. It's commercial free.
This is good jerky.
Heck yeah.
I have signal here.
Hey. Hear that? You want to hear the meter?
Oh, you ready?
To what? Head back?
I didn't know you were ready.
I'll give it a few more minutes. You notice the bird came back? The swamp is starting to move around again.
Been quiet though. A couple little naps. Oh,
The
there's your,
What time is it? 10:39.
no, how's your radio thing doing?
Just a general tick. Just a general tick. Hey, pay attention back here.